Welcome to our countdown of the top 5 strange unsolved train mysteries. Prepare yourself for a journey into the unknown, where the tracks lead to more questions than answers. The railways, those iron arteries that crisscross our world, have always held a certain allure. They represent journeys taken and those yet to come, a tangible link to distant lands and different times. But these steel behemoths also carry with them a darker side, a history etched with tales of disappearances, murders, and unexplained phenomena. In this series, we will delve into the shadowy world of unsolved train mysteries. We will explore the baffling cases that have captivated investigators and armchair detectives for decades, piecing together the fragments of evidence and grappling with the chilling possibilities. The night is still, the air heavy with humidity in the heartland of America. A lone car travels down a deserted road, its headlights cutting through the darkness. In the distance, a single light appears on the horizon. It seems to be approaching, growing larger, brighter. The driver slows, peering into the darkness, unsure of what he's seeing. Could it be a train? But there are no tracks here, no sign of civilization for miles. As the light draws nearer, the driver can make out the distinct shape of a train, a spectral train gliding silently towards him, its headlight burning with an unnatural intensity. This is the St. Louis ghost train, a phenomenon that has haunted this stretch of Missouri countryside for generations. Locals whisper of a ghostly locomotive forever retracing its final tragic journey. Some say it's the spirit of a train that derailed many years ago, its passengers doomed to roam the tracks for eternity. Others speak of a decapitated conductor searching for his lost head, his lantern swinging in the darkness. The stories vary, but the chilling accounts remain consistent: a phantom light, a spectral train appearing out of nowhere and vanishing just as quickly. Over the years, numerous explanations have been offered: swamp gas, distant car headlights, even tricks of the light. But none of these explanations can fully account for the sheer strangeness of the phenomenon, the way the light seems to move with purpose, the undeniable feeling of dread that washes over those who witness it. Is it merely an optical illusion, a trick of the mind, or could it be something more? A window into a realm beyond our understanding, and the St. Louis ghost train remains an enigma, a chilling reminder that some mysteries are best left unsolved. In the annals of disappearances, few are as baffling as the case of Martin Allen. A seemingly ordinary summer day in 1979 took a sinister turn when 15-year-old Martin vanished from a crowded train station in New York City, never to be seen again. One moment he was there, a face in the throng, the next gone swallowed whole by the city's bustling underbelly. The investigation that followed was extensive, a desperate search for answers in a labyrinth of concrete and steel. Leads ran cold, witnesses proved unreliable, and Martin's fate remained shrouded in mystery. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, then years, the trail growing colder with each passing season. The case lay dormant, a haunting reminder of a life cut tragically short, a family forever seeking closure. Years later, a glimmer of hope, or perhaps a descent into a darker chapter of the story. A raid on the home of an alleged pedophile unearthed a chilling discovery, a shrine dedicated to Martin Allen. Photographs, newspaper clippings, personal effects, a macabre collection hinting at an unhealthy obsession. Was this the breakthrough investigators had been waiting for? Had Martin fallen victim to a predator lurking in the shadows? The suspect, however, maintained his innocence, claiming he had never met the boy. The shrine, he insisted, was his way of honoring Martin's memory, a twisted form of empathy. With no concrete evidence to link him to the disappearance, the police were left with more questions than answers. Was the shrine a sign of guilt or a cruel red herring? Was there a massive cover-up, a conspiracy to protect powerful individuals involved in a heinous crime? The truth, it seemed, lay buried under layers of speculation hidden in the whispers of the city that never sleeps. The world of academia and international politics collided in the baffling disappearance of Dr. Jesus de Galindez, a Columbia University professor who vanished without a trace in 1956. A vocal critic of Dominican dictator Rafael Trujillo, Galíndez authored a scathing exposé on the regime's brutality. One evening, Galíndez left his office at Columbia University and was never seen again. His disappearance sparked an international outcry with accusations leveled at Trujillo. Had Trujillo silenced a troublesome critic, spiriting him away to a secret prison or worse? The dictator denied any involvement, claiming Galíndez was a victim of his own political machinations. The FBI launched an investigation, but Galíndez's fate remained a mystery. Whispers of CIA involvement and Cold War conspiracies deepened the enigma. Some theorized he was abducted and taken to the Dominican Republic, meeting a grim end. Others believed he went into hiding, living under an assumed identity. The lack of evidence fueled speculation and conspiracy theories. Did Galíndez fall victim to a dictator's wrath, or was it a self-preservation act? The truth remains elusive, lost in political intrigue and power plays. The case of Jesus de Galíndez is a chilling reminder of the price of dissent. The year is 1940. America teeters on the brink of war, but a different kind of conflict is brewing in the shadows. Private investigator Seymour Barmore boards a train, his mission to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan and gather evidence. Barmore, a man of conviction, steps into a world of hate-fueled violence. He knew the risks but pressed on, driven by justice. Disguised, he attended rallies, documented activities and gathered evidence, but suspicion grew and eyes watched his every move. One night, masked men cornered him in his compartment. The struggle was brief and brutal. Barmore never stood a chance. His body was found the next morning, a grim testament to the Klan's brutality. The investigation met a wall of silence. The Klan protected their own despite efforts. The case went cold. Barmore's killers remained a mystery. Was it mistaken identity or a chilling reminder of the Klan's power? In the early hours of a cold February morning in 2003, the bustling metropolis of New York City became a crime scene once again. A gruesome discovery in a quiet Brooklyn neighborhood sent shockwaves through the city that never sleeps. The dismembered remains of a young man scattered across different locations, stuffed into trash bags as if discarded like unwanted refuse. The victim, identified as 19-year-old Rashawn Brazel, had vanished days earlier, last seen boarding a subway train. His sudden disappearance had worried his family and friends, but nothing could have prepared them for the horrifying truth that awaited them. The brutality of the crime, the callous disregard for human life, sent a chill down the spines of even the most seasoned detectives. As investigators pieced together the fragments of Rashawn's final hours, they uncovered a trail leading back to the city's intricate subway system. Surveillance footage showed him entering a station but never exiting. Had he been followed, targeted by someone lurking in the shadows of the underground? The discovery of his dismembered body painted a grim picture, suggesting the work of someone cold, calculating, and disturbingly familiar with the city's underbelly. The investigation focused on the possibility of a transit worker being involved, someone with knowledge of the subway system's labyrinthine tunnels and hidden passages. The theory gained traction when investigators learned that a set of keys belonging to a transit worker had gone missing around the time of Rashawn's disappearance. Could this be the break they were looking for? Despite their best efforts, the investigation stalled, hampered by dead ends and a lack of concrete evidence. The killer, it seemed, had vanished into thin air, swallowed whole by the very city they had used as their hunting ground. Rashawn's murder remains unsolved, a haunting reminder of the vulnerability of innocence in the face of unimaginable evil. These mysteries remain unsolved, leaving us with more questions than answers. What really happened on those fateful days? Perhaps one day the truth will finally come to light. Until then, stay curious and stay safe. The Iron Horses, once symbols of progress and adventure, stand as silent witnesses to these unsolved enigmas. The tracks, stretching into the distance, offer no easy answers, only a haunting reminder of the mysteries that lie at the heart of the human experience. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing mysteries. See you next time.